Imagine a car so iconic that even after more than 60 years, people still stop, stare, and admire it like it just came out yesterday. A car that doesn't just take you from one place to another, but takes you back in time. A machine that carries not just an engine, but an entire era inside it. And today, you're about to experience that legend. This is the 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air. If you are a true car lover, then trust me, you don't want to skip even a second of this video, because what you're about to discover is not just a car, it's history on wheels. Let's go back to the 1950s, a time when America was booming. Industries were rising, and cars were becoming more than just transportation. They were becoming identity. Style mattered, presence mattered, and every company was competing to build something unforgettable. But Chevrolet didn't just compete, they dominated. When the 1957 Bel Air hit the roads, it didn't just enter the market, it took over. People didn't just like it, they fell in love with it. And honestly, one look is enough to understand why. Let's start with the design. From the front, that wide chrome grille looks like a confident smile, almost like the car is inviting you. Come on, let's ride. The dual headlights, bold, symmetrical, and powerful. And that heavy chrome bumper. It doesn't just look premium, it looks royal. Now move to the side. Long body, smooth flowing lines, and that signature chrome strip running across. This car doesn't just drive, it glides. Every angle feels intentional. Every curve feels artistic. And then the rear. This is where things get legendary. Those sharp tail fins, inspired by aircraft wings. Back then, they weren't just design. They were the future. And at night, when those red tail lights glow, it feels like you're watching a classic movie scene, right in real life. Now let's talk about what's under the hood, because this beauty is not just about looks. The 1957 Bel Air came with multiple engine options, but the most iconic one was the V8, a 283 cubic inch V8 engine. And here's the crazy part. This car was among the first to offer fuel injection. Yes, in the 1950s. While most cars were still using carburetors, Chevrolet was already stepping into the future. This fuel-injected version produced around 220 horsepower, which for that time was absolutely insane. This wasn't just a car, it was a statement. Acceleration was smooth, yet powerful. And the sound, oh man, that deep, raw V8 rumble. It's not just noise, it's music for car lovers. Transmission options included both manual and automatic. And automatic transmission back then? That was pure luxury. Now let's step inside, because the interior of this car is where you truly feel its soul. Wide bench seats, comfortable enough for 6 passengers. Soft upholstery, beautiful two-tone color combinations. Everything feels warm, inviting, and premium. The dashboard, simple, clean, but elegant. Chrome details, analog gauges, classic radio. Every element reminds you you're sitting inside a piece of history. And the steering wheel, big, stylish, and full of character. When you hold it, you don't just feel control. You feel connection. Space? This car has plenty of it. Legroom, headroom, everything is generous. Long drives in this car would feel like a journey, not just a trip. Now here's something interesting. The Bel Air didn't just stay on the roads. It entered pop culture, Hollywood movies, music videos, classic shows. This car became a symbol, even today. At car shows, when a Bel Air arrives, it steals the spotlight. Collectors love it, enthusiasts admire it, and everyone else just can't ignore it. Now let's talk value, because this is where things get even more interesting. Depending on condition, a restored 1957 Bel Air today can easily cost between $50,000 to $150,000. And rare models? Even higher. But here's the truth. Its real value is not in money, it's in emotion. Because this car represents something we don't see anymore. A time when cars had personality, when design was bold, and when driving was an experience, not just a routine. Modern cars are faster, smarter, more efficient, but they lack something. They lack soul. The 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air has that soul. Every inch of it tells a story. Every curve, every detail speaks of passion, creativity, and craftsmanship. And that's why this car is not old. It's timeless. If you ever get the chance, don't just look at it. Stand near it. Listen to it. Feel it. Because once you do, you'll understand why people don't just admire this car. They fall in love with it. And now, I want to ask you something. If you had a choice, a modern supercar or this classic Bel Air, what would you choose? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon, because the next video is going to be even more insane. Until then, stay passionate, stay driven, and never stop loving cars.